Guys, XRP is the chosen crypto. Guys, shout out to Quincy Jones and Reborn13 for sharing this video, but apparently Bitcoin is going to zero because it can't scale.
But basically the general gist of it is Bitcoin can't scale past 10% of the global population because it would cost more power to generate than there is power on the planet to run the Bitcoin network.
Wow.
But
all the people that are Bitcoin maximalists, if they don't change and start researching other alternatives, yeah, they're just gonna go to zero. And I know I'm gonna struck a nerve and stuff when I say this, but it's the reality. It's not even a store of value, because a store of value wouldn't drop 10% in a day. You don't see, gold or silver dropping 10 to 20% in a single 24-hour period. So this is why I think that as a store of value, even Bitcoin fails at that. XRP at a high stable price can not only become a utility token, has many use cases, but it also serves as a store of value for institutions and for individuals, but mostly institutions, because it's meant for them, not for us. They're the ones that are going to be needing it for liquidity, and we're just going to tag along. Hopefully we can keep our XRP and they don't issue some kind of buyback. I know they can't force it out of your hands, but maybe something like a buyback occurs and then they're like, we're going to use this, so you can't have it type scenario. Then I can't really say much other than we're still going to get paid. We're going to get bailed out by the government, through the use of a buyback, if anything. And it's not going to be like a few cents. It's not going to be a few dollars. It could be a high price just to, silence people. And this is what I'm saying could occur, because if it's really what we think it is, which it probably is, it's going to be utilized. It's not going to be 2 digits, 3 digits, or even 4 digits. This is definitely a 5-digit coin. It sounds really unrealistic and far-reaching and stuff when I say that, but it's the reality, guys. And people need to wake up to the fact that XRP doesn't operate like a stock. This is not a security. So this is not your simple like circulating supply times price, and that's how you get a market cap. That's how you can predict where it's going in price. No. It doesn't respond to the market cap, guys. It doesn't do anything. It's an illusion. The market cap thing is just to distract people. What institutions and banks need, they care more about the liquidity and volume, how much volume there is, how much traffic there is on the network. They care about that. They don't care about, oh, this coin has 100 billion market cap, so by that reason alone it's more valuable than this. No, bro. What is the most liquid token in this market? And if it's XRP XDC, if it's ALGO, if it's XLM, all the ISO coins, which they are the most liquid coins out there, they're the most scalable as well. You can process many transactions per second, way more than Bitcoin. By that merit alone, yes, these coins are the chosen cryptos. These are the ones that have been identified, and all this stuff has already been planned out years ahead. They looked like 30 years in the future, and they're like, this is going to change the world. This is going to change the economy and usher in this new financial system, this new world order, where they want money and information, data, all that to be the new oil, the new commodity, right? They want information, data, and money to move like we send text messages and email. This is the vision they have. This is the end game that's going to basically enrich them even further, so that they can climb up the ladder even more in terms of wealth and price out people in general, own everything, so that individuals own nothing and are happy, because that's really what they want. They want to build back better, and they want to build back this new society where you're just happy renting, and you're buying from a company like BlackRock or something. You're purchasing or not even buying, if anything, you're renting from them, and then now they have the ability to enforce whatever rules to the renters, like you can't have firearms or whatever, you can't have ammo because you're renting from us. So now BlackRock can control people indirectly through that just by by owning every single house on the block. They can set up whatever rules and regulations. It's just like any other apartment complex. It's total control, guys. This is just, once you realize like what's at stake, you will just not see the world the way you used to. So it just changes your whole perspective. It changes the way you act and the way you're gonna plan out things because you gotta be prepared in a scenario where XRP is $1,000 a coin, it's gonna create this two-tier society. You're gonna notice the difference between the Bitcoin holder and then the XRP holder. The Bitcoin holder is probably gonna stay the same, and then the XRP holder is just gonna be, you're just not gonna be able to be at that level in terms of wealth and yeah, just make sure you do good things and you use your money for good and not for evil, because it's not about the money, it's just what you do with it, really, because money is just, it's a tool for you to do to help people or to destroy themselves. People can destroy themselves even with money. They don't even need someone else to do it. Sometimes people are themselves are their own enemies, by the way they spend and the way that they approach things. Yeah, man, a lot of people have self-limiting beliefs and they don't think they're going to become wealthy, but if you haven't basically a good mindset towards these things, if your mindset is you're not going to stop until you become a millionaire, you're not going to stop until you reach financial freedom, you persevere, this is the mentality that basically allows you to attain freedom. It's just going to be that. It's not going to be that self-limiting belief where you're waiting for people to give you everything in your hand, and you can't expect handouts. You have to put in the work, you have to put in the hours researching this stuff to even understand. And I've done many hundreds of hours of research on this stuff, and I'm still scratching the surface when it comes to like XRP Ledger, and there's so much to know about this. It's ridiculous. There's so many books out there I still need to read about finances and money management, business, that it's a daunting task, but it's going to benefit you long term, because then you'll be able to manage your wealth. So you won't be like the guy that basically wins the lottery, wins $100 million, and then in 5-6 years they lose it. Don't neglect your education. Definitely invest in yourself. Buy books. There's a lot of books about money management, business, and helping you break through those self-limiting beliefs about wealth and help you have that mindset that can allow you to reach that financial freedom. So definitely read up a lot so you know what to do with it, with the money that you're gonna get. Shout out to this technical analyst on TradingView, but he's implying that XRP, if it moves like it did in the past two cycles, from 2013 to 2014 and also the 2017 to 2018 bull market, if we move in a similar fashion, this bull market that could end at the beginning of 2022, then we can go up as high as $180 according to those impulses, because XRP is like cyclical and stuff, it moves in patterns. Check out what could take place. This is a possible scenario. He said it could fall short of this or exceed this range, but he's also mapped out how XRP has coincidentally moved up 60x in price since its past two all-time highs. So on the first all-time high of 6 cents during the 2013 bull market, XRP went up to 6 cents, right? And then a 60x increase got us to our all-time high that we previously had with 2017, 2018, of it going to $3.30. And if it does a 60x, you know what's happening. And guess what? If it does a 60x beyond $180 on the next bull market after 2022, this is basically like 2025, 2026. That's $10,000. So this is for the people that believe XRP is going to go to 5 digits and go up to 10K a coin. What if this happens? This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. It's just my own personal opinion. It's just fun to look at this stuff and imagine, right, what could happen if it does reach these prices. It's insane, guys. I don't even think it's how are people getting away with buying XRP at these prices? I find it like incredible that we're in so early. And look, ISO 222, this is the Universal Financial Industry Message Scheme, and this is the official website, so you can see their registration management group member list, which showcases RippleNet right here. So this is how you know we're going to the moon, because RippleNet is going to utilize XRP for their products and services. Not all of them, but just for settlements, it's going to need XRP. And Bank of England is the central bank in the UK. Visa International, major corporation. You got Swift, which RippleNet is going to work with Swift, along with also there's other ISO 222 coins and institutions that are going to also settle with Swift. And look, there's MasterCard here. You got the European Central Bank, European Payments Council, so they oversee payments in the European Union, I'm assuming. And you got Euroclear, which is another organization over there that deals with payments and clearing. And then you got CFTC, you got Bloomberg, you got JP Morgan and Chase, Pay UK, the Investment Association, 6 Interbank Clearing, this is from Switzerland. You got, we already mentioned SWIFT. Essentially, this is like the one that shows up a lot. It's probably one of the most important ones. Swedish Standard Institute, Swedish bankers, Absa Bank, and on, guys. You got the OMG network, I think. I don't know that it says OMG. It says Nexo Standards, Dutch Payments Association, Bank of Korea, Bank of Japan, everything. BNP Paribas, guys. People's Bank of China, MPP Australia Limited, Bank Austria, Unicredit. This is like the whole pie, and this is dealing with all these institutions that are also, most of them, not all of them, but some of them are actually on here on the Hyperledger. So again, more connections between the Hyperledger and the ISO. You also have FedNow Service, which is basically leveraging these messaging standards, the ISO standard. It says that this FedNow Service launch will include the core clearing and settlement capabilities to support a range of transaction types and use cases, use of a widely accepted ISO 222 standard and other industry best practices to support interoperability. This is why interoperability is king. And yeah, a bunch of other stuff that we don't really care about. But the Federal Reserve also collaborated with the clearinghouse, and they will be basically implementing these guidelines that have been approved by experts on the FedNow Community ISO 222 working group, and that includes other industry participants, including those from BNY Mellon and all the people in this list, all the entities in this member list right here. Guys, I want to show you something very interesting before I finish this video. This is the FedWire Fund Service ISO 222 Implementation Center. This is what it's updated to now. And notice how it's just this huge introduction right here on this page, and it shows you the educational opportunities that it offers, a bunch of other stuff, and to distract you. But before, it looked like this, and then they changed it. They removed this famous picture where we get this ISO 222 ecosystem. This has helped us out a lot in the XRP community, XLM community, XDC community, because this is our roadmap. This is how all these organizations tie in together with Interledger Protocol, Corda, Hyperledger Fabric, how that fits in with JP Morgan, with the US dollar coin, whatever network, Algorand, Swift. This is the whole family and ecosystem this is where we get that whole idea that these are the chosen cryptos, guys. And I think now it seems like they delayed this phased implementation that they were going for the FedWire Fund Service, and when they were going to launch it, because they scheduled the first phase to begin on November 23rd, 2020, but that apparently didn't happen, and they're reconsidering if they should do it on the same day, and whether they're going to go for that type of implementation or in phases. Either way, they have all the power. They answer to no one. So when they're ready to launch this FedWire Fund Service, they're going to do it either in a day or in phases. But it gave us sort of a timeline back then of it ending sometime in late 2023. But now that that's changed, they might vote in favor for something like a same day implementation, which means that these digital assets, the ISO ones, could go up overnight if this happens, because of FedWire and because of the value that's going to flow in through the service, thanks to the future stimulus payments that are going to be delivered to people, and also the universal basic income. All that is going to be going through the FedWire Fund Service and Federal Reserve Bank. You got IRS refunds, unemployment checks, whatever, it covers everything. So domestic payments. This is why these coins are going to be valuable, guys, is because they are ISO 222 compliant, and they're part of that whole standard. So that's going to make them valuable above everything else in general when it comes to digital assets. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, definitely leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you're new. in the comments. Let me know what I should post about, and give me like suggestions on future uploads and what coins you want me to even talk about. Love y'all. Take care. I'll see you on the next video. I'm out.